Woo! What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Listen, look at this here. Sushi. For the last couple of days, I went over to the store and I went and bought some sushi, right? And I went and got some chopsticks. And then when I got the chopsticks, right next to it was a sushi making mat. They probably don't call it that, but that's what it was. And it didn't have no price on it. So I brought it, bought some sushi ingredients, and they gave me the mat for free. And I've been messing around, making sushi since yesterday. And sushi's not bad for you. I mean, in this case, I have brown rice, I have cream cheese. In this case, crab meat, avocado, carrots. This is breaking up, so it's not bad for you. But it's also a nice little neat snack, and I think that I've stepped up in my ability to make sushi. So anyway, that's what's been going on with me, man. I'm in a quandary right now because now that I've gone to Vegas and seen opportunity out there, actually opportunity that I can move on immediately, I'm thinking about doing it. Atlanta's still on my mind, um, but I'm still thinking. I'm just at this place where certain things have to happen for me to be able to lock down my decision. So everything is on the table right now. Excuse me. So I can't call it. But I think that's a good problem to have, which leads me to what I'm about to talk about, which is choices. Choices, which is what the Matrix was about. And to me, that is actually what life is about. You know, it's about choices. You make a good or a bad choice. Then once you do that, the consequences that come with that lead to if you're going to make another good or a bad choice. That's life. That's what I think the meaning of life is what choices are you going to make? And those choices are going to shape you into the person that you are. I've done a lot of things in my lifetime. Some good, some bad, some crazy, some risky, some calculated. But I've experienced life to the fullest. If I were to die right now, I've traveled the world. I've lived in different places. I've been married. I've been divorced. I have a child. I've had to relive my 20s because my 20s was basically fatherhood, being a man, and all of that stuff. Went to college for a semester. Went to every grade. Did well in school. So I've lived a full life. There's a lot more, traveled, been to Disney World, been to Disneyland, you know. There's just a lot more that's on my bucket list. But if I stop right now, I live a better life than a lot of the average people on the planet. And I can be proud of that. But it's all about choices, man. And what makes you make those choices. I like being a person who takes risks because I'll do what other people will not do. Now, some people might not do it because of some fear they got. And so they would think that my choices are stupid or I wouldn't do that. That's what being one on my mom. As she says, I like to go where angels won't dwell. And I know to be that if that's what it is, I have stories to tell. My life is interesting. I can write a book right now. If I were to say everything that was going on in my life, and it's not to say that other people can't do that, but if I said everything that was going on in my life, things I did, people I came across, famous people I've come across, things I've done, it'd be a very interesting book. Be a couple chapters. It'd be a couple, not chapters, it'd be a couple volumes, really. Because I can break down each decade. And I've actually thought about doing that. Coming up with a book about my life and just breaking down the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000, 2010. And it'd be a very interesting book. I might still do that. But choices, man. That's all about choices. What choices are you going to make? Are you proud of the choices that you've made? Do you regret the choices you've made? I would say there's some things that I regret, but then when I look at the foundation and what's come out of some of them, I then don't regret them. In all, I really don't regret any of my choices. I don't, because something always came out of them that became good. Something always came out of them that I can include as an experience that put me in a better place. People are scared to make mistakes. And in order to make a mistake, you have to make a choice. But mistakes are there for you to learn so that you don't do them again. When you get older, ain't nobody spanking you on your behind. Except life. Life will give you a nice little tap, swift kick in the pants. But ain't nobody beating you, bending you over their knee and spanking you with a paddle or the bell or a extension or a tree branch, whatever is the beating weapon of choice. So you have to make mistakes to learn. Some people grow up and they think because they're grown, they know everything. And then they're surprised when certain things happen and they still don't own up to the fact that they don't know. So they don't go and make mistakes. They just try to be risk-free. And they look at somebody else doing said thing and they say, how can you do that? Or they start hating on it because the reality is they wish they could do it or wish they would have done it, but they didn't. And they felt that whatever decision they made for them not to do it, you should be thinking the same thing. Yeah, we ain't all built the same. And in order for people to forge ahead, someone has to forge ahead. You can't think ahead. You have to forge ahead. You have to blaze a path. You know? Choices. That's what it's all about. So right now, I choose to get off this camera, eat this right here, and I'll talk to y'all again when I talk to y'all again.